Hey friends, Wade Wyant here with Red Wagon Advisors, and I want to talk about the Dow Yo-Yo. You know, this is May 5th, so depending on what day you're seeing this, what a crazy day today has been, what a crazy day yesterday was on the stock market, and it's hard for us not to watch it, even though many of us own private companies that aren't affected directly by the stock market. It's still hard not to get caught up in the ups and downs and back and forths, and again, the Dow Yo-Yo. It's whiplash at its worst, and it's really unfortunate. It's also hard not to get caught up in the bad news and all the talk of recession and everything that's happening in the economy, taking sides and trying to figure out who's to blame and all the things that are going on in the world right now. And boy, none of us needed this after COVID, but here we are. What I want to tell you, and this is the most important part, and hopefully you got this far in the video, is that as someone who's got the gray hair, and really I should say no hair, I've been through this several times, and I just want you to know that if you're a newer entrepreneur or business leader, we're gonna pull through this, and there are gonna be some hard spots, and this yo-yo probably will at some point affect us negatively. I'm not gonna make any predictions, but I can tell you that there's a very good chance of it. But I want you to focus on what you're doing right and not get caught up in this. It'll be hard, but I want you to do that. And I want you to also remind your teams to be focused on what you can control. So remember from my book, Wake Up Call, and also from Vern's book, Scaling Up, there's 4 categories in Vern's and 6 in mine. And so let's just go through them very quickly and talk about what you can do. First, people. Over communicate to your people and make sure you've got the A players on your bus. Do not be a B and C player apologist. When we're going through these times, you do not want B and C players on your team. So upgrade them, meaning help them or help them out, because you need to have the right people. You got to communicate with them. So that's very critical. It might seem like I'm being heartless, but this is just the reality of business. Number 2, strategy. This is not the time to be picking at or playing for strategy. If you have a good strategy that you believed in 6 months ago, stick with it. It's most likely still the right strategy, and in order to have success, sticking with your strategy and not yo-yoing your strategy will help you get through this. So stick with it if you have the right strategy. Obviously, if not, let's talk. Number 3, you've got to make sure you tighten up your execution. This is a place to scratch at. Whenever we get into these yo-yos, potential recessions, execution wins the day in most cases. Make sure you've got execution tight. If you know you're sloppy or you're playing it fast and loose, and I'd really encourage you, don't go and look at the stock market and watch the thing go up and down. Go look at your processes. Go look at your execution. Where could you get better? Remember, execution always starts with really great meetings, as Patrick Lencioni taught us. 4th, cash. Make sure you're in a good cash position. This is not the time to be making big capital expenses. Look at your operational expenses as well. Have a really tight book. Microsoft said you should have, this is what they did, 1 year of operating expenses in the bank at any one time. It's very difficult for most businesses to do that, but you should at least have 3 months operating expenses. And then from the Wake Up Call book, make sure you've got sales working correctly. Sales is the area of your business where you can win or lose the quickest, and so get in there and shore that up and make sure you're following very, very mature sales principles. Look to Wake Up Call for some ideas there. And then finally, leadership. Your leadership is so critical at these times, and not only your leadership, but you have a leadership team, and then your people, they all need to see this leadership, and they need to see clear communication, which brings us full circle back to people. So those are our recommendations. Who knows what's next? But as you go through the Dow Yo-Yo, and as we're all seeing this happen real time, I just want to give you that encouragement. As I said earlier, this is coming from a guy with the gray hair, or in my case, no hair. I've been through this several times. We will come out the other end, and well-run companies that focus on those 6 areas will come out the other side stronger, and by the way, with less competition. So no matter what happens, whether we have a bust or a boom, keep focusing on those 6 areas, and I'd love to chat with you further. So if you got this far in the video, give me a call. Just say, hey, Wade, thanks for the video, or tell me what I could have done better. But if you got this far in the video, give me a call. I'd love to connect with you and just talk turkey. What are you seeing out there? What do you think? What do you think is going to happen next? Or you know what? Comment below. Have a great day.